Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of So You're Ready to Date. We are super excited that you're here to join us again. We love each and every one of you and hope that we have been able to help you navigate effectively through the holidays with our little mini series inside of our season 2 episodes. And so today we're going to bring you one of our final episodes, and we're going to talk about New Year's Eve and whether or not you have a date, things to do, how to navigate that. Dating through the holidays always ends on New Year's. So I think with that, let's just dive in and see where it goes.
All right, this is going to be a short episode because here it is. You don't have to have a date on New Year's Eve. All right, thanks, guys. This was a fabulous episode. No, I think you talk about New Year's Eve and it feels like one of those holidays like Valentine's Day, like maybe Christmas, like you feel like you have to have a date, you have to be doing specific activities. And if you're not in a part of a couple or something like that, then really you're left to your own devices and you're just going to wither away, hiding under a bunch of cats or whatever, the lonely spinster or single miser, whatever it ends up being. But we really want to take this idea of making your own traditions, making it your own thing. And how can you kind of spin New Year's Eve so that you have the fun evening that you want, not that anybody expects you to have?
I love that. And I want to go back to you don't have to have a date. This is So You're Ready to Date. You are ready to date, but you don't have to date. You are doing it because you want to, not because you have to. So there is nothing to be upset about if you don't have a date on New Year's. In fact, it can be way more fun to be single on New Year's than to be on a date or a first date with somebody who is dragging down the energies and somebody who you just want to get away from. So keep that in mind. You are ready, but you don't have to.
Maybe you're one of those people, I will include myself happily, who just wants to be in their pajamas on the couch, watching a movie by like 10 p.m., hoping to make it to midnight to watch the ball drop. Maybe that's your ideal New Year's Eve plan. Don't let anybody tell you that that's lame or not festive enough. I don't know. We've been celebrating, feels like for a month and a half from like Thanksgiving to Christmas, feels like one big celebration. Maybe you've made it to New Year's and you're like, nope, I'm tapping out. This is it. I'm done. I can't do any more holidays. I just need some alone time.
I will say that that's me a lot of times on New Year's Eve. I don't want to go out. That is for people who want to party and like that scene, or as other people that I've heard say, that is for the amateurs. The other days of the year are for the professionals. I don't party that much anyway, but we'll just leave that to the amateurs and, I'll stay home. But whether that's your thing or not your thing is irrelevant. You can go out. You can go out with your friends. You can be the best fifth wheel that you can be. You can go out and I think what were you saying, Lisa, earlier? Find somebody whose girlfriend just left it.
There's going to be some random dude who got dumped by a girl who ran off with the bartender or somebody like that. There will be somebody there who will be willing to kiss you if that's really your thing and you don't really particularly mind who it is, or if you don't exchange names or numbers or anything like that. Or, maybe you give yourself a high five if you're not a very touchy feely kind of person. But there are ways that if you want to go out and party and you have I think it needs the right friend group who are going to include you and not exclude you because you're the only single person there. But yes, go out and party with your friends if that's absolutely what makes you feel good. Put on that sparkly dress, do the makeup, wear the heels, do the things that make you feel good, because you don't know that you going out presenting this best version of you is not going to, in some grand scheme, rom-commy kind of way, make you meet the person that you were supposed to meet.
And even if it doesn't, you're doing it for you.
Right.
Own your confidence. And that was really targeted at the ladies. But guys, you too, own your confidence. Go be the best wingman that you can be, or go find yourself the best wingman that you can find. And, go have fun and go own it. And remember, this whole dating process, including the holidays, including all of the ones that feel like you should be coupled up, can be fun, can be exciting, and you can do those all by yourself. And you can, this sounds kind of cheesy sometimes, I know, and I've had people look at me strange, but take yourself on a date. People like people with confidence. If you have confidence, you are going to attract more people to you. So going out on New Year's with confidence is, who knows, you could end up rom-com meeting the love of your life just because you are out there with confidence, hanging out, doing what it is that you love to do. So the whole point is you don't have to have a date.
Kind of feel like taking yourself out on New Year's Eve by yourself is like the Olympics of like solo dating, where like your amateur level is, yeah, like on a random Thursday, I'll go to the bar, but like New Year's Eve, I'm like, that's like gold medal level solo dating. So, you know, if you're ready for it, maybe it's just dipping your toe out there. It's going someplace for a drink. It's, you know, going out to like your favorite coffee place or stopping somewhere for appetizers. Don't think again that it has to be this whole big production. Start where you're slightly uncomfortable, but still okay enough to do it. And just if you feel like, hey, this is still kind of fun, continue to kind of push that boundary, because we have to get a little bit uncomfortable first. I know it sucks, but that's just the nature of this beast, is you're going to have to be a little uncomfortable first, but you'll survive, and you'll have a wonderful story of, hey, I did this thing that I wanted for me because I wanted to do it.
I love that. And this whole thing, dating, so you're ready to date, it's all about getting uncomfortable and doing new things. When you're going out on dates, you're probably doing stuff that you may not have ever done before, or you're meeting people that you may not have ever met before. You are experimenting with life at that point. So continue to do those uncomfortable things and just go out, enjoy it, and live it to the fullest. And if you do nothing, that's okay too. You don't have to do anything. Maybe you sit down and make your resolutions. Maybe like me, you don't do New Year's resolutions, but you pick your word for the year. Maybe you're like Lisa and you sit on the couch and you watch a movie, watch the ball drop, and hang out at home where you are recovering from all the social interaction from the last month and a half. There is no wrong way to do New Year's Eve. And I just want to tell you that you are great just as you are. There is no pressure, and you are free to be who you want to be. And in the situation and the space that you're in, and wherever you're at in your dating journey, is just fine.
Well, I think this is a wonderful opportunity to take a look and see, what do I want? What new habits, not necessarily new habits, but maybe new, what's the word I'm looking for? Traditions. There we go. What new traditions do you maybe want to start on New Year's Eve? Is there like maybe a favorite hiking trail that you want to go do? Maybe if you're like close to a beach, you want to go sit on the beach and kind of contemplate whatever it is you want to contemplate. There are plenty of ways that you can create a tradition of your own that is so totally and uniquely you, that it gives you something to look forward to every New Year. So whether you're happily coupled or not, you're like, nope, I have this thing I do that I love and I'm excited about. And just kind of own that, you know, you are the boss of this. You get to do what you want. You're the adult now. So, you
What?
know,
Wait. You just sprung something brand new on me. I'm the adult.
so this means that you can eat ice cream in your pajamas on New Year's Eve if that's what you want. But
Yes.
embracing the fact that if it's your choice, nobody else gets to have an opinion on it. You get to have that opinion on it. And if you are perfectly happy and content with it, then we salute you. We applaud you. We want to celebrate you for taking control over something that kind of feels like we get all this pressure from the outside to do, but really making it your own. Well, if you're in that space of wanting that relationship, of wanting to be coupled, I think can kind of lessen the sting, because you've created something that you're excited about and looking forward to, as opposed to putting everything off until you're happily coupled.
I love that. So, if you create a new tradition for your New Year's Eve, drop us a line. Tell us what you're doing, because it might be better than what we're doing. We might want to try your new tradition too, just to check it out and see. Maybe we'll get excited about it. So, drop us a line at soyou'readytodate@gmail.com. Tell us your stories and what you'll be doing for the New Year's. Or even if it's after the New Year's, if you're listening to it after the New Year's, tell us what you did and tell us about how that worked out for you. Again, maybe we'll develop our own new traditions for the holiday and talk about how that worked out. And we will see you next week.
See you next week.